Well, I mean, it's so early. It's tough to say. I mean, we're trying to give chances to some pitchers and trying to figure out the combination of infielders that we have and outfielders as well. But I thought the first three games were good. It was a great learning experience. It's just not the games itself, just the ability to travel and do some other things that involve our team. Those are good moments, and that certainly was a quality tournament that was put on by Major League Baseball. I think we got a lot out of that in a lot of different ways. There was nothing not to like about that tournament, except the result of the last game. But we played three quality teams. We performed well in spots. We certainly hit the ball well in the first couple of games, and we pitched in spots as well. I know some of those scores wouldn't always dictate that, but that was the case. But take every experience and try to move forward with it and try to help us grow.
I know you wanted to challenge your team early on, and another challenge this week in Pepperdine. Looks like they're a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, I think they're very good. I mean, they performed well themselves out west. I think the challenge is certainly going to be not minimizing the strength of what they do offensively, but their pitching. Their pitching is older, it's experienced, it's been around. They stopped some people this past weekend, so that's going to be another challenge for us. But the fact that we're home is a good thing, and we're looking forward to that.
How did this series come about? Is there a backstory to playing Pepperdine? Is there any?
Not really. No, I've never been out to Malibu myself. I've heard a lot of stories about it, but I'm not going there. They're coming here, so it's just it'll be a trip for them, and I'm sure a good one for them in a lot of different ways.
How will you handle your rotation, specifically Sunday? You got it to be announced.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I think we'll just kind of see through the first couple of games. We just work through the first two and see what we'll use, and after that we'll determine what we're going to do on Sunday.
And a lot of eyes were on Rocker this past weekend. How do you think he handled his first collegiate
He handled
start?
it fine. I mean, he didn't have success, but at the same time, when I look at how he responded to it, he was the first one out of the dugout and picked up Hickman when Hickman picked him up in that particular inning. And you know what? If in a lot of ways, I know everyone sees themselves either as a position player, as a pitcher, and they have that dream of the first opportunity out there is going to be a real good one. But it's not always the best thing for guys. Sometimes it's good to start at the bottom and work your way up because you appreciate what you're doing, and you also learn a lot. And I don't worry about him. He's a quality kid. He's got a quality work ethic. He's on point. He's professional, and he's good. And he will be good. So that doesn't concern me one bit.
Let's just talk about the experience in Arizona. How fun was it for you and the boys to be out there?
It was a blast. I think it's the first time that I've been out there with this team in the past 3 years I've been here. So it's always a blast to go on the road with the boys and just hang out. You're looking to stay home at least as many times as you can, just more comfortable. But going on the road with the boys is a lot of fun, a lot of new experiences with the freshmen. So, I mean, you get to bond with your team a lot more, staying in the hotel, staying all in one place as well.
On the field, what was your takeaways on how you guys did out there?
I feel like we did good. There was some ups, there were some downs. We're going to get better as a whole collective unit, especially the pitching staff. Hitters did really good. I thought everybody did pretty good, but obviously we can all get better from and take what happened in Arizona and learn from it and get better as we move on towards the season.
How about your start? How do you think you did?
I think I did all right. Not the best start, but I'm just going to take what I learned from that start and what I learned and looking at film and just take whatever happened there and just move on and move forward and just take the positives and then take the negatives and try to turn them into positives next start.
Tough tournament out there, a close game against Evansville, a real tough Pepperdine team coming. How much is that going to help you guys moving forward, going into conference play later on in the year?
I think every game is going to help us. It's going to give everybody more experience and just the more flow of the season going on. It's pretty early right now, and I think everybody's just high adrenaline, and I think everybody just needs to keep doing that. I like seeing all the guys coming out and ready, and it's cool playing at home, and can't wait for the crowd to come and see us, and I just like the experience.